history and started the process of making history as only the third school in the 100-year history of the OSAA to win 3 state championships. The 2019-2020 campaign will see Banks try to repeat as defending state champions in football, boys basketball, and baseball. The girls program had a successful season as well, hoping for return trips to the state playoffs in volleyball, girls basketball, and softball. Will all 6 make it back to the OSAA 4A playoffs yet again? We'll find out as another season of Banks Braves athletics on Westside Mobile Media is underway. Westside Mobile Media, powered by SHN Sports, presented by Jim's Thriftway, is brought to you by Jim's Thriftway, Sarah Hesselman Keller Williams Realty, RT Vinyl Designs of Forest Grove, Edwards Realty Trust, Edwards Insurance, Sports Outreach Northwest, Lori Godfrey Group, Westside Mobile Media, and Susie Jurgensen Welcome Home Realty. It's time for Banks High School Athletics on SHNSports.com/Westside. Now in his 5th year of broadcasting Banks High School sports, here is the voice of Westside High School Athletics, Trevor Beard.
And we're back for game number 2 between the Banks Braves and the Hillsboro Spartans. It's boys basketball this time around for game 2 of tonight's doubleheader between the Spartans and the Braves. The Banks Braves come into tonight's game ranked number 4, at least as of the end of games last night. Banks has won their last 3 straight contests with victories at Staten on Saturday night, home against 5th-ranked Malala, against 5th-ranked Philomath 56-42 on Monday, and then Tuesday a 17-point win at top-ranked Woodburn 61-44. In our first game tonight, the Banks Braves, Lady Braves, got off to a cold start and allowed Hillsboro a 12-point advantage after the first quarter, cut it to 9 at the half, 32-23, before making a late run. Got within 4 under a minute left, but Hillsboro pulled away at the free throw line for the 53-45 victory. Not going to get a lot of time to get much pregame information in for you. We may have to get you the top 10 and the boys scoreboard in at the half. We'll try to get you the rosters here quickly. Not a lot of time between the girls game earlier and our second game here tonight against Hillsboro. For the visiting Bulldogs, number 0, Andre James, a 5'6" junior guard. Number 1, Elliot Hildner, a 5'5" junior guard. Number 2, Lane Smith, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 3, Josiah Coleman, a 6'1" junior guard. Number 4, Kane Keonis, pretty decent baseball player. Pretty familiar with him from American Legion last season. Kane, a 6'1" senior guard forward. Number 10, Uribe Heredia, a 5'8" senior guard. Number 12, Carson Crace, a 5'10" junior guard. Number 21, Jacob Cook, a 6'4" senior forward. Number 23, Nate Smith, a 6'6" senior guard forward. Number 24, Colby Barsh, a 6'1" senior guard. Number 25, Logan Jackson, a 6'5" sophomore forward. And number 32, Slade Schufelt, a 6'2" junior forward. The Spartans are coached by Mark Ganter, assisted by Skylar Lopez, JV head coach Maurice France, and freshman coach Rick Gassner. For the Banks Braves, winners of 3 straight, holding their opponents to less than 44 points per game in those 3 wins. Number 2, Jared Evans, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 3, Jackson Walker, a 6'1" junior forward. Number 4, Caden Taylor, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 5, Cooper Goebel, a 6'2" sophomore guard. Number 12, Jacob Slifka, first team All-State last year, should repeat that feat, a 6'5 senior forward. Number 14, sometimes wearing number 10, Cade Buchanan, a 6'3 junior forward. Number 21, Billy Harris, a 6'3 sophomore forward. Number 22, Joe Baliga, a 6'1 junior guard. Number 24, Charlie White, a 6'2 sophomore post. Number 35, Tyler Exline, a 6'2 junior forward, not in action with the team due to injury. Number 40, Brett Voss, a 6'3 junior post. And number 51, Charlie Harris, a 6'2 senior post. We'll get things corrected here from the girls' game in just a moment. We'll have tonight's starting lineups for you in just a second. Hillsboro will be in their royal blue uniforms, red numerals, red Hillsboro across the chest, white trim around the numerals, white stripes down the sides of the uniforms and the shorts. T-shirt style jerseys. Starting tonight for the Spartans, number 2, Elliot Hildner, 5'5 junior guard. Number 4, Kane Kiana, 6'1 senior guard forward. Number 12, Carson Crace, 5'10 junior guard. Number 23, 6'6 senior guard forward, Nate Smith. And number 25, 6'5 sophomore forward, Logan Jackson. Starting tonight for the Braves in their white uniforms, navy blue triangle chain across the sides of the torso and the shorts. Navy numerals with Vegas gold trim. Braves in navy blue with Vegas gold trim. And starters tonight for the Braves, we mentioned Jared Evans, 5'10 senior guard. Number 3, Jack Walker, 6'1 junior guard. Number 12, 6'5 senior forward Jacob Slifka. Another guard, number 22, Joe Baliga, a 6'1 junior guard, and number 40, Brett Voss, a 6'3 junior post. And the beginning of tonight's doubleheader started with girls varsity. We had our national anthem performed prior to the first game, so we'll go ahead and be set for the tip. It will be Nate Smith, 6'6 guard forward for Hillsboro, going up against the 6'5 Jacob Slifka for the Braves. Braves moving right to left to start the game. Tip is controlled by the Braves. Jack Walker ahead to Slifka. Left side, top of the circle to start the game. Gets a high screen from Voss. Wants to pull up, gets it to Walker out around the perimeter. Evans to Baliga, gets it back from Baliga, top of the circle, gets a screen from Voss. Back out on top to Jack Walker, drives right of the key, tries to drive into a double team, throws it up, and no success. Hillsboro back with the basketball. Kianis leaves it for for Lane Smith, not Hildner. Nearly taken away by Evans from Lane Smith. Kianis to inbound. Near side to Smith. Drives against Voss all the way to the basket. Throws up an ugly looking shot. May have lost it on his way to the rim. And Slifka with the basketball in the front court to Evans. Jake for three, no, rebound tipped around, controlled by Nate Smith. Back the other way, Crace drives against Walker. Nate Smith back out on top to Hildner. Left wing to Smith. Crace out on top to Smith. No, long rebound. We're going to get a loose ball foul on Jared Evans on the reach. Played a minute and a half, 6.5 left to go in the first quarter. Still no score. And pass stolen by Baliga in the backcourt. No, but a foul call as he gets knocked to the floor. First team foul on Hillsboro will be on Nate Smith. Joe Baliga at the line to shoot 2. 6:25 first quarter, no score. First free throw from Joe, back rim, no good. Second free throw, no. Rebound, Slifka, no. Saves, ball on the floor. Hillsboro controls. Lane Smith, left wing to Jackson. Giannis pulls up just inside the free throw line, can't go up. And knocked away by Voss, out of bounds along the left baseline. Ball will stay with the Spartans. Hillsboro basketball. Left wing to Lane Smith. Braves look like they're in a zone. Pulling up Nate Smith, no. In and out, rebound. Controlled by Baliga. Could be a low-scoring affair. Joe drives to the basket, tries to go up, and we're going to have a jump ball as he's blocked on his way to the rim. Possession will go back to Hillsboro. 5:40 left first quarter. Smith near side against Evans. To Crace. Right side top of the circle. Smith for 3, nails that one. Lane Smith finally puts points on the board for Hillsboro. Evans hands it off to Slifka coming around a curl. Baliga back to Slifka. Left side 3 over and off, no. Rebound. Hillsboro controlled by Crace. He'll bring it up himself. Jackson. Lane Smith. Left baseline corner, driving. Jackson. No, Giannis goes up, shot blocked by Baliga. Controlled by Evans for the Braves. Up ahead to Joe, drives left baseline, cut off, leaves it for Voss. Short jumper in the key, nails it. Brett Voss, first 2 for the Braves. 3-2 Hillsboro. Goebel and Buchanan will check in next whistle for Banks. Jackson, right side top of the circle against Walker to Smith. Gets a screen from Lane Smith and Nate Smith. 2 Smiths in the game at the same time. Never noticed that. Slifka with a move to the basket. Runner, no. Can't get it to go off the backboard. And the rebound controlled by Carson Crace. Into the front court. Lane Smith drives, hangs, no. Backboard, nothing else. Should have been an over the back on Nate Smith. No foul called. He gets the putback. Hillsboro gets a 5-2 advantage. 3:40 first quarter. Jack Walker takes the curl to Baliga. Drives, no. Rebound, putback, Evans. 5-4 Hillsboro. Spartans the basketball. Nate Smith drives left baseline. Spins against Voss. Jumper over the top is good. Nate Smith with 4, 7-4 Spartans. Evans to Walker. Baliga goes back doors. Slifka comes out on top. Back to Baliga near side for 3. Knocked to the floor, no. Rebound controlled by Lane Smith. Pull up 3 for Nate Smith, no. Over and off, rebound Slifka. Move to the basket, leave it for Baliga. Head fakes. Jack Walker, NBA 3 is short. Can't get it to go. Rebound Nate Smith. Grace, right baseline, back out on top to Nate Smith. Backdoor to Kianis against Baliga. Back out to Grace, right wing. Back to Kianis, right baseline. That brings it back out. Cuts up to the top of the free throw line. Left wing to Lane Smith. And we're back. Start of the second quarter. Hillsboro a 3-point lead, 11-8. Only 2 players have scored for the Spartans, both named Smith. Nate Smith with 6, Lane Smith with 5. 4 for Charlie White, 2 for Keon. Near side. Taylor has nearly left. Evans gets a screen from Voss to Slifka. Left baseline, Jack Walker back to Slifka. Sets the screen. Slifka can't use it. Will reset out near midcourt. The screen this time from Voss. Evans. Baliga, left baseline corner. Out to Evans. Drives, leaves it for Baliga for 3. Long, no good. Rebound King Kianis. Has it poked away, regains control. Hildner pulls up right wing, drives baseline. Runner from behind the backboard, no. Walker gets knocked to the floor, no foul. Nate Smith. The other way from the Braves as time expires from about 35 feet as well short. And at the end of the first half, it's 5A Hillsboro 22. Banks 19. We'll take a 2-minute break. Once again, a couple of Braves fans, or a couple of Braves players not happy, smacking the door as they head to the locker room. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with the Susie Jurgensen halftime show in just a moment and have a look at the 4A boys top 10 as well when we come back. Developer Home Loans, Tigers.
80 volt to 240 volt 3-phase transformer and a 250 amp 1 volt 3-phase panel. For more information, call 503-989-3115. 503-93115. The Lori Godfrey Group.
As we take a look at the boys' side of things for tonight's Laura Narvaez and Kate Haley finishing with double digits for the Braves. Haley with miss. Evans, NBA circle 3, can't get it to go. Rebound Voss, put back and score. Brett Voss, the putback layup off the right low block. Offensive board gives the Braves back a 1-point lead, 23-22. Up ahead to Grace, far side for Hillsboro. Kianis, double team, pass tipped into the air. Evans can't get it. Lane Smith for 3, no. Back rim. Rebound controlled by Hillsboro. Nate Smith, no. Tries to go up again. Gets his own rebound, no. Knocked out of bounds by Slivka. 23-22. Braves with the first 4 of the second half. 6:47 to go in the third quarter. Out on top to Jackson for 3. That's good. Logan Jackson for 3 gives Hillsboro the lead back at 25-23. Evans left wing to Slivka. Takes Kianis, drives to the basket. Easy layup. Slivka heating up now early in the second half. He's got 7, tied at 25. To Jackson, to Smith. Slivka knocks it away. Late whistle. Second on Slivka. First team foul on either team of the second half. Kianis to inbound just inside half court. To Nate Smith in the backcourt. Lane Smith right wing. Top of the circle just inside the three-point arc. Back to Lane Smith. Drives left baseline, runners an air ball. Rebound Jack Walker. Up ahead to Slivka, spins, lays it up and in. Jacob Slivka with 9. Braves a 2-point lead, 27-25. Kianis near side, up ahead to Jackson. He pulls up for 3. No. Rebound. Voss and Evans nearly come together. Voss brings it down, gets it to Slivka. Evans near side against Crace. Drives. Slivka deep beyond NBA range. No. Rebound Voss. Takes it away, gets it to Walker. Will reset left wing, comes all the way around, gets it back out on top to Slivka. Drives, splits a double team. Hayes counted and he's fouled! Jacob Slivka had 3 points at the half. He has taken over in the third quarter, already with 8 for the Braves in the third quarter. 29-25, 8 of the 10 for the Braves in the second quarter, and a chance to put the Braves up 5 with a three-point play opportunity. And rattles out, no good. 4-point lead for the Braves, 11 for Jacob Slivka, 29-25. Braves were down 3 at the half, and we have a full timeout Hillsboro. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Braves on a 10-3 run to take a 4-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and be back in just a moment.
Thinking about buying or selling a home? Sarah Hesselman, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty, will help you with your real estate needs. Call 503-313-0748 or email Sarah at sarahhesselman.com. Serving your community daily and proud to support the starting lineup of your bank's Braves. Sarah Hesselman, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty. Call 503-313-0748.
Five minutes to go in the third quarter. Braves have ramped up the pressure here in the second half, allowing just 3 points to Hillsboro in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter on a 10-3 run. Kianis will inbound, far side, quarter court. And there's Superman red and blue unis in the back. Not been able to buy his right baseline. From Voss, drives, leaves it for Walker. Over to Goebel, left side. Pulls up, started. Nice pass inside to Voss. Team to Evans. Goebel for 3, but high bounce off the back rim. Slivka takes the rebound away. We're going to get an offensive foul on the Braves. And Mark Roche can't believe it. So shakes his head and says no. Foul will be on Buchanan, his second. Lane loses the dribble, nearly taken away by Baliga, but Hillsboro gets it to Cook, drives to the basket. Layup no, rebound Walker. Fakes the handoff to Evans. On top to Slifka, free throw line. Out to Baliga. Braves will run some clock, 2.5 left. Out to Slifka. Pulls up, high post jumper. No, short. Rebound, Nate Smith. Hildner. Hillsboro wants to push. Leaves it for Cook. Spins. Runner from Smith, no. Walker the rebound. To Evans. Evans drives, leaves it for Slifka, left baseline corner. Poked that way by Kianis. To Walker. Slifka comes to get it from Jack. Tries to take Kianis off the dribble. And count the basket! 11 for Joe Baliga, 4 for Charlie White and Brett Voss, 2 for Cade Buchanan. For Hillsboro, pretty much all their offense went through players named Smith. Nate Smith with 19, Lane Smith with 7, 5 for Elliot Hildner and Logan Jackson, 3 for Kane Kianis, 2 for Jacob Cook. Box score quickly. Hillsboro had a 3-point lead, 11-8 after 1. Both teams with 11 in the second quarter as the Spartans were up 22-19 at the half. But a big third quarter for the Braves, outscoring Hillsboro 18-8 to take a 37-30 advantage after 3. And they cruise from there, outscoring Hillsboro in the fourth and final period as well, 17-11 for the 54-41 victory. Banks wins their fourth straight, holding another opponent under 45 points, and this time even more impressive, doing it against a 5A squad. Our next broadcast will be Thursday night, January 2nd, 2020, here at home at Banks High School, as the Banks Lady Braves look to bounce back. Well, they'll look to bounce back next weekend, but our next broadcast after tonight's loss will be Thursday, January 2nd, when they host the McLaughlin Pioneers of Milton Freewater in the first round of their own tournament. Thursday night, January 2nd at 7 o'clock, 6:45 tip here on shnsports.com/Westside. Be sure to click on the subscribe tab at the bottom of your viewing listening window to help us follow our listeners and followers. Until 2020, we hope you enjoy the start of your new year and have a very pleasant Christmas and enjoy your holiday season. That'll do it for us. Again, coming up Saturday, it's the first annual Banks Christmas Parade starting at 6 o'clock Saturday night on Main Street if you want to join us for that. Again, our final score before we sign off. 4A number 4 Banks wins their fourth straight, 54-41 over 5A Hillsboro. Thanks for listening, and good night.